Everybody up to date?
Think so.
Okay. Sweet.
How many tablespoons on it?
Two tablespoons of honey, 1 tablespoon of miso paste, and then 1 tablespoon of rice wine vinegar. If anybody doesn't have rice wine vinegar, white vinegar will do. Or in John's case, what have you said, of vinegar or what?
What was that, 1 tablespoon of vinegar?
Yeah. Two tablespoons of sesame oil. And a tablespoon of dark soy sauce.
Like, don't you look next for me?
What?
I'm not quite sure, sorry.
I was like, do you need a big strong man? I bet you I can't open this now. What?
What?
It was a flip off cap.
Oh, sorry. Oh,
Big
Jesus.
strong
Right,
man.
thank you. Do the other one there, while you're at it.
Big strong man.
How much is that, actually?
What is it?
How
Yes.
much?
How much sesame?
No, dark soy.
Dark soy, 1 tablespoon.
Okay.
And a squeeze of lime.
Get the lemon over, please.
That's your last ingredient in that, okay?
Is it steak night next week?
No. So fucking here. I'm sure you could do a steak by yourself, like.
I know, but
I do. What are you doing? Steak?
Right, on a tray, like a fucking an oven tray, anything, or even if you haven't got one of them, a wee plate or something, just to put your salmon on. So here, it should be like that. When everybody has that done, let me know.
Alright, so now cut out what happened?
so salmon, Marty, and then what?
What?
Put on a tray.
Put it on the tray, aye.
Yeah, that's it.
Okay, yep.
Yep.
Do you need tin foil on it?
No, I just did that because the paint's coming off me.
Oh, right, okay, sweet.
Right, so you're just going to spoon the marinade over your salmon.
Skin side down.
Skin side down, yes, sorry, I should have said that. Well done, whoever.
Alright, sorry, then.
You can keep me right.
Good, good.
Right, so it should look like that. Nice glaze on it,
That actually smells great.
covered.
JJ, why do you look like you're watching porn?
Here,
Split screen, mate.
he'd have his Mickey out if he was watching porn.
He's like the white version of the black guy that always gets shared around.
I with one major difference, but
Right, if everybody can just hold up what they've done so far and let me see, just the salmon.
We need to put
Oh,
on.
hang on.
Keep in my head.
Right, nice one. That's chicken. You're doing chicken, are you? Nice one. Right, happy days. So, sesame seeds. Just sprinkle sesame seeds over your salmon or your chicken, whatever you're doing.
You did. Put it all.
Just cover it, yep.
I don't sit down. You put my hair away.
Right, so that's what it should look like. Just hold it up there, right? Something similar to that. Everybody still with us? Yes, all good. Sweet as. Happy days.
That's mine there.
Sort of. Looks lovely already.
Doesn't it?
Looks like
Right,
something's
right, so you can do two things, yes. You can either fuck it down the sink or keep it for something else tomorrow or something, whatever you want. Keep them marinated if you want to keep it for something that'll probably last for up to a week before you need to throw it out, right? But you need to wash it out of the bowl, so pour it into something else. You need your bowl back. Right, so this is the second sauce. The second sauce is teriyaki. Has everybody got their wee bowls back? Oh, happy days. Sweet as. Right, so the first ingredient is dark soy sauce, and it's 4 tablespoons. And then 4 tablespoons of light soy sauce.
Was that 4 of dark, first of all, Marty?
4 dark, 4 light, yep.
All right.
Sorry, Marty, we get knocked out there.
Right.
Right, so where are you up to?
What do you do?
Sorry,
Salmon's ready to test me on it.
Your salmon, right, so you've marinated your salmon, right? So you need to get your mixing bowl. So empty the first marinade out of the mixing bowl. Either if you want to keep it or fuck it down the sink, whatever you want.
Right, okay.
And then wash your mixing bowl out.
Okay.
Right. So it's 4 tablespoons of dark soy sauce
Okay.
and 4 tablespoons of light soy sauce. Right. Next ingredient, 5 tablespoons of honey. Just give it a wee whisk. Right, everybody just taste it. Just a wee nip of it, not too much of it, because it'll be a bit salty, but it should be salty and sweet. You should get the saltiness first and then the sweetness at the end. It should be a wee bit smoky as well. Alright? If anybody likes it a wee bit sweeter, they can add an extra wee bit of honey, but it should be all good. Like, next ingredient, a teaspoon, now not a tablespoon, a teaspoon of garlic, your garlic puree.
Amazing.
a teaspoon of the ginger as well. And a squeeze of lemon juice, or sorry, lime juice. And then give it a whisk. Everybody happy? Sweet as. Right, give it a taste. Good. Right, put that to the side. Right, so we're going to do the vegetables now, right? So, tin foil, about an A4 sheet long, and double it 4 times. So 4 sheets layered on top of each other. Right, so start with your onion. Half your onion.
Sorry, Marty, it was 4 sheets on top of each other, yeah?
Yes, mate. Just layer them up. Yeah.
And then do what with the onion?
Just half your onion. If it's already peeled, peel it and half it. But if it's already peeled, just half it.
Okay.
All right, mate.
Yep.
Right. Okay. So slice the onion about half a centimeter thin, I should say, probably something like that. If you're cooking for one, you'll need about a quarter of the, or sorry, a half of the half the onion, a quarter of an onion. If you're cooking for 2, you'll need the full half. Right, so when the onion's in their bowl, if you have an hour bowl there. Right, next vegetable, spring onion. By the way, see any of your wee trimmings of onions or whatever, throw it into your stock. Don't be throwing it in the bin. Right, so there's nothing going to waste. So everything, any wee bits of onion or the wee ends of your spring onions and all, everything's going to go into your stock. Right, so about three spring onions out of your bunch. And we're just using the green part. We're going to use the green part for the vegetable mix. The wee ends can go in the stock, and then you should be left with. You're left with something like that. Put that to the side. You're cutting the green bit. Cut them about an inch thick. Put them with your red onions. Right, so pak choy. Take the end off your pak choy. So that's the end of it. And that'll go into your stock. So your leaves should break away. So you're left with your leaves like that. Right, so we're not going, you're just going to split the leaf, split the stem, keep the leaf together, but split the stem in half. So I hold that down a wee bit. So it should be like that. All right, so do that with about, if it's for 2 people, 8, half of that for if it's for 1 person. And then that goes in your wee veg mix bowl. Next, chilies. Right, so this is a preference. If you like your food hot, you're obviously going to put more fresh chilies in.
Marty, 1 second. How many spring onions go in that again?
Right, mate. So three spring onions, right?
Yeah.
And then you take the wee end off it, that wee bit there, put it in your stock,
Okay.
right? Just use the green bits about an inch thick
Got it.
for your mix, and this wee bit put it this side.
All right. Okay.
Right, wee bit, right, mate?
No worries.
Right, so the chilies, if you like your food hot, you're obviously going to put more chilies in, right? It's a preference. Like, if you don't like it so hot, you can de-seed the chilies. So it means the seeds have the most heat in them. So if you don't like it, you need to take the seeds out. But
Keep the seeds in.
keep the seeds in. Right, so
Basically helps you lose weight.
slice it like that. Look, wee thin slices of chili. Happy days. And again, I'm not going to tell you how much to put in. It's up to yourself. Right, so mushrooms. I couldn't get chestnut mushrooms, so I had to fucking do these wee fuckers here. But if everybody has just chestnut mushrooms, just slice them. So two for 1 person, 4 for two people. Just slice them, add them to your mix.
Marty, I'm not using mushrooms because I don't like them.
You don't like them, 100%, that'll do.
Okay.
No problem. Right, so Chinese cabbage, I know somebody didn't have it. Whoever it is, it's all right. Don't be worried about it. Just leave it out, all right? You can add a wee bit more pak choy if you want there. Even the ends of the pak choy, you can use not the leafy part, just the sort of the waiter bit there. If you haven't got the Chinese cabbage, all right?
Many mushrooms, Marty.
You're making it for 2, are you, mate?
Yeah.
All right, so 4 mushrooms sliced.
4. Here, the spring onions, do they just go in the bowl with the red onion?
Yes, mate. Everything. We're mixing all the veg together.
Everything's just going in that bowl?
Yes, mate. 100%. Right. So Chinese cabbage. I have a half one because I give half to John, but half yours anyway now, right? So sort of just long ways down. So you'll be left with something like that, right? And then again, just take the end off at the root, put that into your stock. When you're left with half it again. So you're left with sort of the white part and then the cabbage leaves. Put the leaves to the side. So the white part, half it again. All right, so you're left with that. So that's the way you want to cut them.
What was that again, Martin?
That's the Chinese cabbage, mate.
Yeah.
Right, so you want to, let's see, have you got to cut it off?
No, I'll cut the root off.
Right, cut the root off and then half it, so you're left with the green leaves.
Yeah.
And then the white. Right, you're using the white part.
Okay.
All right. So here, this should look like that, nice and chunky, because that put a bit of texture in your mix. They'll stay nice and crunchy. There's always loads. See, the thing is with Chinese cabbage, you can't get them smaller than what you have there, so there's always loads left. But see the green part, see if you shred it up, it's nice and tender. You don't need to cook it. So you can, as long as it's well white, you can put it through salads and all just for a wee bit more flavour. It doesn't need to be cooked, right? Right, so a bit of coriander. If everybody has a bunch of coriander,
Yeah.
cut your stalks off. So just bring it up to where the leaves sort of start. Cut them off and put that into your stock. All the stalks. Right, and then coriander can be very perfumey, so you don't really want to use too much of it. It'll overpower the rest of the flavour, so it's not much leaves about.
Marty, would you recommend anything else? Because I don't like coriander either.
What else have you got there?
I've got rosemary, thyme, everything. Like what?
Even chives. Have you got chives?
No.
No, see, it needs to be a soft herb. Rosemary and thyme needs to be cooked for longer, so
Okay.
like there's two different types of herbs. So you have hard herbs and soft herbs.
Okay.
Soft herbs are the leafy ones that you can use like straight into stir fries and salads and whatnot. Then the likes of thyme and rosemary, it needs to be cooked out. So you would use that for roasting things, right?
What
so
about dried coriander? What about dried coriander?
You might
Yeah.
try it. Have you got dried
Yeah.
coriander?
Yeah.
Well, look, it's totally up to yourself. If you don't like the flavour of it, I wouldn't spoil it on you, like. But
I don't mind dried coriander. It's the leaf. It's the fresh coriander that I don't like.
Well, here, if you have the dried one there, don't be
That
going nuts on it, but because it'll be
Okay.
stronger, right?
Yeah.
Right. So if you have all your veg in the bowl now.
Marty,
Yes, mate. Far away.
how much of the Chinese cabbage should go into the?
About a good handful, mate, for one person. So let's see how much. If you bring your bowl closer and then a handful of it. Let me see how much you're putting in.
Probably need more, do you?
Aye, mate. Stick a wee bit more in it.
Right.
Right. So just mix it well with your hand or your hands. I think everybody has 2 hands, do they? Right, and then the sauce that you made earlier, the teriyaki, 2 tablespoons. Here, 2 tablespoons a person. So if you're making for 2 people, 4 tablespoons. And then just sort of roughly mix it. Just make sure you have your sauce well distributed. And then when that's done, get your hands dirty. Big handfuls, just put them until the middle of your tin foil. So your 4 sheets of tin foil, you're just putting the veg on it like that, right? Squeeze a lime juice over the top of your veg.
Marty, are we putting all the veg on the 4 sheets of tinfoil?
Yes,
just
mate.
the
Let's see. Have you got? Let's see what you have there. Is it too much? Yes, mate. That should be enough.
Yeah.
Right? If it's too much, just rip another 4 sheets of tinfoil and you can do it. You can do it twice. You know what I mean?
Yeah, sweet.
Judge it for yourself, mate. Because here you have to sort of make a parcel with the tinfoil, so it's just sort of compacted and fit in.
Right, okay, well.
All right. So go ahead.
Sorry,
Okay.
I just said thanks.
No problem. Right, so I squeeze the lime juice over the top of the veg. And a pinch of sesame seeds.
There you go.
Should the mixture be like quite dry?
Yes.
Yeah.
It should be. It's not, you put the marinade on it, have you? The sauce?
Yeah.
Yes,
Yeah.
it shouldn't be too wet.
Okay. Thank you.
Right, so a pinch of sesame seeds over the top of the veg. And then take your salmon, your marinated salmon.
Here, Marty, put all the veg on one bit of tinfoil, yeah?
Mate, if it looks like too much, just use
Split it.
use another 4 strips of tinfoil, you know what I mean?
Alright, okay.
Yeah, it needs to be, you need to make it into a parcel. So judge for yourself whether you're going to be able to fit the tinfoil around it off. Right, so your salmon is going on top of the veg.
More. Yeah.
More?
Yeah.
So that's where it should look there. All right, so you have your bed of veg, your salmon on top, and then you're just making a parcel with a tinfoil. Don't be worrying about flattening the veg down. It's going in the oven anyway, like so. You can be a bit firm with it. Right, so that's your parcel. That's what it should look like. All right, so it's sort of, you've enclosed everything in. You're not going to let it leak all over your oven, you know what I mean? Everything should stay in the tinfoil when it's cooking. If everybody can just hold them up when they're done, they'll have a wee look at them. Make sure they're swell. Yes, mate, 100%. Let's go. Let's go, biscuit. Happy days, perfect. Sweet as. Nice one, Rosie. Let's see. Polly Joe. Aye, that's all good. Nice one. Sorry, I don't know your name. It just says Polly
Orla.
Joe. So who?
Orla.
Orla. Nice one, Orla. That's nice. Good. Well done.
She's the live-in maid.
Right, that's it, John. All good, mate. Sweet as. Right, that's it. That's your wee parcel done. So the next thing for it is the oven. Right, so on that tray in the oven. It's gonna put it off for 20 minutes.
What temperature?
Now here, I'm gonna check mine after 15. And if it's done, they'll tell you to take them out, but I reckon I'll take about 20 minutes, alright? So in the oven, 20 minutes.
Is 20 minutes still okay for my chicken?
Yes, mate, it should be grand. No, that,
What temperature?
100%, 20 minutes should be alright for your chicken, mate, alright? And here, if it's undercooked, we can put it back in for a wee while.
What
Right,
temperature, Marty, on the oven?
What?
What temperature in the oven?
180, mate. It was your oven on?
Is that for fan assisted or
Aye, was your oven on?
no?
You have it preheated? No.
No.
Did everybody
He's
else?
not very bright, that one.
Alright, right,
It was
so
me.
here,
That had nothing to do with this.
listen, yous are going to have to leave yours in for a bit longer because fucking your oven needs to heat up. So you're talking 20-25 minutes on yours.
That's okay.
So everybody else will be eating and you'll be still eating on yours.
PJ, you may go and get a drink, mate.
Yeah, I'm making cocktails. It's okay.
You still busy making drinks. I
Right,
What
so
costumes do you have?
the stop, you need to finish the stop off, right? So any of the odds and ends, couple of spring onions, right? 3 spring onions, just chop them roughly. You're using it all, don't be bothered about the wee butter at the bottom of it, just throw everything in. If you like it spicy, half a chili I'm putting in, alright? And here, green bit and all, everything, just throw everything in. Chinese leaves. A tablespoon of ginger. Tablespoon this time, alright?
Marty,
Yes.
does the Chinese leaves go into the pot?
Yes, so we're just, aye. So we'll have in the pot now at the minute 3 spring onions,
Right.
a half a chili, about 2 handfuls of your Chinese cabbage or your leaves,
Okay.
and a tablespoon of ginger. So
Okay.
that's where we're at now, right?
Okay, thanks.
Right, so after the ginger, a tablespoon of garlic puree. And give your pot a stir. Everybody all good?
Yep.
Right. Mushroom. About 5 or 6, roughly chopped again, doesn't matter, just put the knife through them once. And put that in their stock as well.
Sorry, Marty, say that again.
Your mushrooms, mate, about five or 6,
Okay.
and just roughly chop them.
Okay.
Just put your knife through them once, half them or whatever, and throw them in your pot as well, mate. All right.
Wait.
Red onion. Your other half of your red onion. roughly chopped again. And that's in their stock too. Right, 5 tablespoons of light soy sauce. 5 tablespoons of dark soy sauce. Fuck, here, after all that, we forgot to do the pepper. Fuck's sake. Right here. Fucking nobody has pepper in their meal. So here, just put half a pepper into your stock. Does here, seeds and all, white part of it, everything, fucking green part, the whole lot. Right, that's it. Turn it up, get it back to the boil. Once it boils, turn it back down and let it simmer. And then just give your kitchen a good clean. The teriyaki in the mixing bowl. Just keep at this head. We're going to use that over the top of the dice as well, all right?
Good time to get another drink then, is that what you're saying?
Yes, far away. Do whatever you have to do.
Hi, Joe. Right, come on, you're all. I'm going back. Let's go.
Right, while you're doing that, just flick your kettle back on and bring it back up to a boil. Right, you'll need a mixing bowl again, so if you only have one, you need to take the sauce out, your teriyaki, and then get your mixing bowl wiced out.
What was that there, Marty?
You need your mixing bowl again, mate, so if you haven't got, have you got 2 or?
Yeah, 2 mixing bowls here, yeah.
So a clean mixing bowl, mate, you need. So keep your teriyaki sauce, probably fucking it out.
Sweet.
Right, so rice noodles, I got a packet like that. It's mostly about, I think it's 100 grams. So right there, it's 80 grams. So 80 grams is normally a portion, right? So most of them should be in 80-gram packs. Are they dried? Are they dried rice noodles?
Beef?
Dry?
No.
All right, so are they? Let's see. Are they dry or are they already cooked, or?
Yeah.
All right.
Well,
so
I think so.
right. So you don't need to do this bit because yours is already cooked, all right?
Yes, right.
Yeah, we're clawing back 10.
Is that the same there then, Marty?
No, mate, they're dry, are they?
No, they're straight to walk ones. They cook
Oh,
them
are
up.
they? Right. So you don't need to do this as well. Anybody would try rice noodles. You need to put them in your mixing bowl.
2 packets here, Marty. Put the both in.
If you've enough room in the bowl, mate, because you're going to fill it with water, you're going to cover it with boiling water.
Okay.
It's soften, right? Anyway, want to taste the stuff. It's not ready yet, but want to taste it. It might need a wee bit more soy sauce or something. I'm just fine, like, but just have a wee taste of it. It should be salty, like that. Salty and a bit sweet.
Can I ask what it is we're actually making?
It's miso salmon and teriyaki noodles. Right, but the way I did it this way, you can do it in a wok. But
Yeah.
I was just trying to show you something. It's easy to do. And here's not much cleaning up after that you're going in. So that doesn't waste any fucking, you don't have to use a lot of pots or whatever else. Sort of quick and easy. If you know, after you know how to do it, take 10 minutes to do it, like, you know what I mean?
Yeah. You take notes there then?
Well, we're recording it as well, so you can have the recording just for.
He just threw the book away.
What did he do?
He threw the book away.
Nah, keep it. Do the book. The book's better crack. Well, the book's actually going to be getting you there about 10 minutes sooner.
Then my arm workout was alright there, I think.
He loves that.
Right, so if your kettle's boiled, for the dried noodles, kettle's boiled, fill the bowl with water. You need to cover the noodles. And then cover it with tin foil. Set it this day. Right, we're going to do a garnish for the top of your food when it's ready, all right? So if you just pick a bit of coriander, so just about, I don't know, about 20 leaves, about 20 wee leaves. Just pick them, put them in a wee bowl. Slice a bit of fresh chili. And then we stalks earlier on. Just slice them nice and thin.
The what, Marty, from earlier?
The wee ends of the spring onions, mate. Them wee ones are held up.
Oh, yeah.
Aye. So here, just slice them nice and thin like that.
Okay.
And then a wedge of lime.
This is the part.
Right, so just a wee bowl of garnish. So you have your lime, your spring onions, and your chilies. Just set that to the side. Just lift the tin foil off the bowl that you put your noodles in, and just give the noodles a quick stir. Put the tin foil back on again. Right, so see the stock? The stock isn't going to be finished when we're still on here, right? Because it's going to take an hour and a half. So I'm gonna talk you through what you have to do once it's ready. All right. So you leave it simmering for about an hour and a half after we've left. I know it's a bit late, but it'll be worth it tomorrow when you taste it, all right? So once you've cooked it right out, about an hour and a half later, you strain it off. Take your pork. If you want to eat the chicken and the pork, cool it down and put it in the fridge, and it'll do you for during the week. But it's not a soup we're making, it's a stock. So you need to strain everything out, and you're just left with a clear liquid. Right, so the Japanese use it for ramens. So it's a bowl of noodles with a nice stock in it, and then you add a lot of veg to it. I'm sure some of you have had ramens, but that's the base of it. So you can keep that in the fridge for 5-6 days, and then you can just fuck about with it. Make your own ramens, go online, watch a few fucking documentaries on how to make them, and just enjoy it. But the thing is, when you take it out, you need to put it back on the boil and rapidly boil it till it's about 3/4 away and reduce down. So the more you reduce something, the more intense the flavour. So just keep tasting it, and when it's the flavour that you like, take it off, and that's it ready, right? If any of us are having trouble with it, get in touch with John, and he can get in touch with me by text. I'll be up drinking anyway, so okay.
So you turn that right down then once it starts to boil?
Alright, not right down, so it's just a simmer. A simmer is just below the boil, so the water should still be bubbling, but just not rapidly.
Alright.
Alright?
Yep.
I just want to check mine here. Don't be taking it out of the oven yet. Right here. If you've had your oven on preheating, and if you're eating salmon, take it out there. If you're on the chicken, don't take it out yet. And if your oven wasn't preheated, don't take it out either.
Okay.
JJ, why were you not cooking tonight?
Drinking?
Here, I wanted to, mate, but she wouldn't let me. Honestly, genuinely would not let me. Like, I'm not allowed to do anything in this house. And then complain. Then complain.
Right, so
JJ didn't want to cook tonight. He didn't want to show us all up, so he didn't.
Maybe it's extent that Paddy Joe's cooking. This is it.
Hello?
That's it. Like, that's his fucking speciality right there. So he wasn't fucking cooking the night. No way.
What you're saying is PJ's a microwave cook, is that what you're saying?
100%.
Right,
And
so
JJ didn't cook tonight because he didn't want to show us all up.
if anybody has them fucking noodles that you had in the packet, you need to read the packet and find out how to heat them up. Because here it's probably just a microwave job or something. They're dropping in hot water for a couple of seconds. But here, anybody with the dried ones need to strain the water out of it. So the dried John, for the next few, mate, them noodles now, mate, you need to strain them off, right? So strain the water out of them, leave the noodles in the bowl.
All right.
So we could get them off now, yeah?
Yeah. Make sure you strain them well. This would be drying off the shop me. Right, so you're left with your noodles in your bowl. Need to mix a tablespoon of sesame oil into your noodles. That'll help them not stick in the gar and give them a wee bit of flavour as well, alright? Right, this is a tricky part. This is where you end up. It looks like a dog's dinner, or it looks like something you get in a restaurant. So you need to be careful. So take your parcel, open it nice and carefully. Just be careful because when you open it, the steam will come out of it. Let's go your chicken, mate. I would leave it for an hour, 2 or 3 minutes, all right?
What about eggs?
Your preheated one. Depends how good your oven is. You can take it out and check it.
Use 2 glue bags.
I think I didn't even know for me.
The first thing he said was preheat your oven. For goodness sake.
I never even heard of it.
You two need to learn how to listen. Not like, look at Lenny. Lenny's smashing it. You two are way behind.
Lenny,
Lenny's going to whip PJ's ass yet again.
Right, so if you get a lifter, sort of like a fish slice or an egg lifter or something, and take your salmon off carefully off the bed of veg, put it to the side, and then you're left with that. Wait, I'll move us right away here. Just.
All right.
Yes, mate, far away.
Quick question. Should the salmon be like fully cooked right now?
Aye, why? What's yours like?
Looks like it could be taking a wee bit longer.
Did you turn the oven on, Lenny?
Yes.
Right, hold it up, John, and have a wee look at it, mate. I might be able to see it from here. Look here, you can eat salmon pink, like, that's why you're supposed to eat salmon, so if it's a bit pink in the middle, don't be afraid of it, it'll taste nicer.
How do you know?
Oh, I hear it.
Is that
Fuck's sake, I can't fucking tell from here, John.
Yeah, it's hard to see that picture, like.
It
Look
needs
here, if you think it's not cooked enough for yourself, mate, put it back in.
it needs longer.
Just wrap it back up again and stick it back in. Aye, take it out and give it a crack. Right, so for anybody still up to scratch, do you want me to give it a couple of minutes just to see if everybody can do this together? But who's just ready? Hands up, who's just ready? Or give me a thumbs up. Yes.
Want to have a look?
Aye. Fuck yeah, it's hard to tell again. I knew this was going to be a messy, but that's it.
Yeah.
Aye, here, that looks cooked. Just fucking here. If it's that colour the whole way through, it's cooked.
I'm going to give mine another few minutes just for fussiness.
Right, okay, so who's still?
Looks alright.
Yeah. Great, alright, I'm going to do this bit, and then you can just keep an eye on it, and then when it comes out of the oven, fucking you can just work away yourselves and send me pictures, make sure it doesn't look like a dog's star. Right, so you're left with the feds, like, in the foil. Maybe I'll try and put that down a wee bit. Right, so all the feds should be cooked. It's like it's sort of stewed. You know what I mean? They're cooked a wee bit longer than what you would do in the wok. Right, and then you're just emptying it, emptying your noodles. Give it a good mix. So you're left with something like a fucking stir fry, you know what I mean? That's what it is, but it just gets more flavour in it. The ingredients that you're using, if you just mess about with them when you're making stir fries and all, like, you'll enjoy your food more, like. Right, so once it's stirred, now can you see it?
Hold it up, Arm. I'm getting old.
Right, John, so it's basically just a bed of noodles and your veg, right? With a salmon on top, and then your garnish. So spring onions over the top, your fresh chilies around it, and then a squeeze of lime. And that's it, ready to go. If you want to put more sesame seeds, on it, that's it. That's what you should be left with here. And you all see it there. I'll hold this up and see it. All right.
Oh, tasty.
Aye, so that's it. That's what you'll be left with. Just here, check your chicken now, mate.
Marty,
Yes.
were we meant to use the teriyaki sauce?
Yes,
for anything?
teriyaki. Aye, 100%. Teriyaki, just over the top of it.
Okay.
So just a spoonful over the top of it, depending on what you. If you want more, you can have more. Like, you know what I mean? It's sort of like a seasoning. So if you're eating it, then you fancy a wee bit more sweetness to it, then just
Okay.
put it on. Like,
Thank you.
sweet as. Right. John,
Yep.
you all good from her?
Yeah, well, I'm just making sure that it's cooked.
Right. So, the simple
Mate, just ask Katrina.
what?
Just ask Katrina.
Oh, that's it. Tell her to finish it.
She came in and fuck shit up.
Aye. Right. Does anybody have any questions?
No, thank you. That was fun.
All good.
Here, how long we're near done here?
Who's the finished, Andrews? Aye.
Marty,
Yes.
what way would you do this if you were using the wok?
But you just do the same thing, but you keep the sauce off the veg till the end. So you just, we're walking it, you just do the veg with sesame oil.
That look alright?
Perfect, mate. Nice one. Looks well.
Happy days.
Well done.
Thank you.
No
Right,
pressure,
so,
John.
Roisin, sorry, I'll finish that there. Just so your sesame oil in the pot in the wok, and then you're quickly doing your veg, and then your salmon you just roast it in the oven. You know what I mean? But then at the end, when the wok's off, then you add your marinade.
Okay. Yes.
I like doing it like that because it sort of puts more flavour into the veg. Like, right?
Yeah. Awesome. Thank you.
Right. Right. Anybody else have any questions? All good.
Okay, mate. Cheers, lad.
Sweet, no problem here. John, everybody take pictures of them, sure, and John can send me them through. I'll have a look at them, all right?
Yeah, send them into the group, guys. So here, Marty,
Yes,
just before you go, so just strain this stock later.
strain the stock later, mate. So here, I'll write it down. I'll send you a text message. You can send it on to everybody.
All right.
All right, bro. All right.
Right. Send in your pics, peeps.
See you
Well
later.
done.
See you soon.
Cheers, lad.
Bye, thank you.
Sweet.